I am Judge Jim Troupis. I served as a circuit court judge in the Dane County Circuit Court until several years ago. I'm here today to talk about Brian Hagedorn. Brian's my friend, but he is a fellow jurist. Brian and his wife have 5 children. They've raised those children to love and respect everyone. Love and respect. The common belief of every religion, everywhere in the world, not simply Christianity. So recently, as his opponents have worked tirelessly to brand him a religious fundamentalist and a bigot, this has hit at the very heart of what we in the judiciary fear. Those are bold-faced lies intended for the sole purpose of creating hatred and division, and they have no place in our politics. Our founders wisely chose to enshrine in our constitutional structure a clear and unequivocal bar against any religious test for public office. Article 4, Clause 3 of the United States Constitution states, quote, "No religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office." Our Wisconsin Constitution enshrines the very same idea in Article 1, Section 18. It provides, quote, "the right of every person to worship Almighty God according to the dictates of conscience shall never be infringed." The smear campaign perpetrated by Judge Hagedorn's opponents is just such a religious test, isn't it? As with the horrifying consequences of a 20th century world that stood aside and allowed the growth of anti-Semitism, such religious bigotry directed today at those who hold Christian beliefs must not be tolerated. It must be stopped. Our founders wisely understood the long history of intolerance and its most pernicious and inevitable consequences. The attack on Judge Hagedorn's personal religious beliefs, as the old adage goes, is a knock on his door today. But as surely as day follows night, it is a knock on your door tomorrow. Brian Hagedorn recognizes that the role of a judge is to analyze the facts and apply the law in light of the Constitution. Brian Hagedorn is a good man. He is an excellent judge, and he will make a great member of our Wisconsin Supreme Court. Please join with me in supporting Brian Hagedorn on April